out of context! It's great in the context it is in! You people haven't played the game! Stop! Hello, hi, it's me. The Final Fantasy series has been a mainstay in the JRPG genre since its conception, and has always been revolutionary in terms of psych! I ain't gonna bore you with pedantry! If you don't know what Final Fantasy is, too bad! Have you been living under a fucking rock or something? It's fucking Final Fantasy! Fuck you! Get out from there! So what the fuck is a Final Fantasy? In concept, you play as a cool character in a cool fantasy/high fantasy world, with cool weapons and magics, with intriguing and involved stories, often with lots of build variety and a multitude of companions that do different things. It's fun! My first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy IV for the Game Boy Advance. Yes, my first Final Fantasy game was a port! Fuck you! I then played Final Fantasy VI, 7, etc, etc. And then one summer morning, my dad dropped this banger in my lap. Final Fantasy X, baby! The only reason I knew what this was beforehand was because my dad had gotten a custom skin for my Game Boy Advance SP that had these two on it. That's right, my dad was a weeb, what you gonna do? Forget about it. So I popped this into my PlayStation 2, hit that new game, and... No jokes right now, I get chills at this intro every time. And then you get thrown into the shoes of this guy. A famous sports star signing autographs and flirting with his fans. And you kinda go, okay. And then you're treated to the fucking coolest opening scene to any fucking game ever! This blew my mind as a kid. And I don't know why, but everyone thought the singer of this song was Rammstein. It makes zero fucking sense. And then this huge whale fucks the city up. And Auron is introduced and he's super cool. And Auron goes, "Lamau, you gay," and jeets you into a portal, and that's the intro. Whack. I'm not gonna spend 50 years making this video, so fuck it. Quickest story rundown ever created. That's you, Tidus. You play sports. You get isekai'd 1,000 years into the future, meet a cool Jamaican, a furry, and 2 Omega waifus. This waifu is a summoner, whose job is to go on a pilgrimage to gain the power of summons, which are these godlike creatures, so she can stop this big monster called Sin that just shows up and ruins everyone's day, also lots of religion and high fantasy machinery. It's cool as fuck! And so, because of circumstances, you, Tidus, joined the pilgrimage and traveled the land with these cool people. By endgame, you got 7 different characters to switch in and out of your party, all with different base stats and specialties. And that's Final Fantasy X! People hate on Tidus because he's a whiny brat. And that's why I love him! Mwah. His personality reflects his place in the world. He's naive and is similarly a stranger to this world, and so doesn't understand its customs and rules. He's brash and rebellious, breaking the convention of this reality. He's the antithesis of everything this world presents you with. The world wants you to believe its set structure and rules are as society should be, and following the path of the summoner as tradition and living under the constant threat of sin is just the price to pay for being born into this world. And Tidus comes out of nowhere and says, "Nuh-uh!" He clashes with every person in this world, and that's a good thing. You're free to still find him annoying, but understand that he's thematically crafted to be this way. And what Tidus excels at further is letting those around him shine. Tidus in himself is an avatar for us, the player, to take part of the story surrounding us. This is literally an isekai story, that's how they work. Therefore, Tidus is merely a vehicle for us to experience Yuna's story, Riku's story, and Kalamari's story. And their stories are fucking fire! In Final Fantasy IV, 6, 7, the main character is always deeply woven into the story, and their stories are great. There's a reason why Final Fantasy VII is held in such high regards, and it's because the game is fucking awesome. And Cloud is a fucking great character in of himself. Or, well, he was, before they made him all edgy and lame. His personal relations with the villains and connections with the main story is on point. And Tidus doesn't have that, not really. We do follow his story about his daddy issues, and we learn things which I will not spoil, but for the most part he exists to let others take the spotlight. And fuck you, fuck all of you, I'm dead serious, this scene is fantastic! It really fucking is! It's so endearing! The whole point of this scene is to be comedic and comforting. Yuna over here is opening up about the pressure of being a summoner, having to fake smiles and laughter to calm the people of this unjust world, even when she herself is in the depths of despair. She must be the light that shines with hope, so the citizens of this world can believe that things will get better. Which leads to this scene where Tidus tries to fake a laugh and goes, but that's out of context! The full context is cute! I'm just gonna play the fucking scene.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
They laugh together! It's one of those silly things you would do with your crush as a teen. And mind you, these two are teens. And Yuna was raised to be a summoner, having this pressure and stress to fake herself imposed on her since she was young. Most scenes of her and Tidus are scenes where she is allowed to drop the facade and act her age, just a normal girl. I fucking love this scene so much, holy fuck. RPGs are lame, turn-based combat is such an outdated concept. Shut the fuck up! Fuck you, burn in hell, L plus ratio plus no fanboys plus go to jail plus do not pass go, do not collect $200. I'm sick of people bashing on turn-based combat, it's fun! The reason it gets annoying is because of random encounters of grunt enemies like Zubats or goblins, but when it's not throwing shite enemies at you, turn-based combat is fire. And Final Fantasy X is fucking wonderful. It removes the active battle system from the older titles, leaving you with a clear and strategic order of action. You go first, second, third, etc, etc. This lets you plan ahead for attacks to come, because you know they're on their way. Okay, the boss will strike here, so I'll guard with this character and be ready to heal with this one, or I'll use a move to delay the monster's attack so that me and my party members get an extra attack each in. Or maybe I'll use this turn to cast haste on my healer so they're ready to heal faster next turn in case the monster uses some mega move, and the variability of moves and builds just blows my fucking pants off. When in combat, I got so many things I can do. I got buffs and debuffs, melee moves of different calibers, lots of magic, both offensive and supportive, summons, enemy moves, stealing, itemized weaponry, and with the best skill tree in video games of all time, I can easily customize each character exactly how I want them. I'm serious, I've been dying to talk about this skill tree. Good lord, it's so fucking cool. The sphere grid! Have my children, please. Look at this fucking spider web of insanity. Look at all of this! The marvel of creation! In Final Fantasy X, you don't level up like normal. You don't just go level 1 to 99, you go level 1 to level infinity. You have 860 fucking nodes you can fill in. You can technically get to fucking level 860! But okay, let's explain what the fuck this is. Bam! That's you. Each little node on this grid is a space you can move to. Most of these nodes contain a stat or an ability. If you are currently on a node, you have access to that node and the nodes directly connected to it, and you can activate all of these from your current spot. You use spheres to activate these nodes, which will grant you the stat increase or the ability. For example, this strength node gives you plus 2 strength when activated. This HP node gives you plus 200 HP when activated. This ability node grants you Fire as a spell, and this one gives you the sheer buff. As you defeat monsters and enemies, you gain skill points that you can use to move around on this grid. The path you choose decides what stats and abilities you get. You could choose you want to go out of your way to get this one skill that is off the main path and pick up some stat increases. Or you could ignore it and rush towards our next goal over here so you can get something like haste earlier. And almost every node on this board is replaceable. Throughout the game, you get special nodes that create different stat nodes, like strength plus 4, that you can throw on any empty node. But you can also use clear nodes to clean up other nodes and replace them with better ones. And closer to the end game, you get an ability that lets you bypass the max HP of 9,999, in which case you could choose to just spam HP nodes all over the grid and get your HP ridiculously high. But here's where this grid gets fucking cool as fuck. Your characters will all start down a path that matches their base stats. Tidus is a speedy boy, Aaron is a tanky DPS, Lulu is a mage bae, Yuna is a magical supporter and summons rights activist. But these paths are all connected. If you really want, you can say, fuck you, Tidus is a mage, he's going down the mage path. Put Lulu down the melee DPS path, I want her magic dolls to run up and smack the fuck out of bosses. The customization is fantastic! And even if you follow their starting paths, they often intersect again down the road, giving you the chance to diverge should you want it. And you can get teleport spheres, which lets you move to any space that any of your characters have activated. Oh, Lulu is all the way down the magic grid, learning the strongest spells. Well, give some of that to Yuna, fuck it, teleport. It's fucking beautiful! I'm literally crying at the beauty presented before me! Seymour Guado is based as fuck! I love this fucking game! Lulu is fucking bae and I want to marry her. There's plenty more to be touched upon, but I don't give a fuck. Play the game for yourself. I've ranted about what I wanted to rant about. I've ranted about the sphere grid. I've ranted about the ha 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 ha. I've ranted about Tidus being all like... It's just one of those days when you don't wanna wake up. Zanarkand is fucked, Seymour fucking sucks. You don't really know why, but you wanna justify sipping for a cough shirt. No finish contact, and if you interact, you're dragged into combat. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. Bye.